Captain Marvel has helped carry the Marvel Cinematic Universe to yet another box office milestone. The latest entry in this massive interconnected series of franchises has been another major hit for Marvel Studios since its release last weekend. Brie Larson's Carol Danvers, the latest hero to enter the fold, has now done more than her part to help further cement the MCU as the most popular thing in all of Hollywood, if not the broader field of entertainment overall. With the impressive haul brought in by Captain Marvel throughout the week, the movie has grossed $509.6 million worldwide. Add that to the totals of the other 20 movies in the MCU so far and it now exceeds $18 billion in box office dollars. For what it may be worth, that averages out to $857.1 million per entry, which is staggering. The lowest-grossing movie in the MCU so far is The Incredible Hulk, which earned just $263.4 million in 2008, with Infinity War being the highest-grossing at $2.04 billion. Looking at the long-term prospects, things are trending upward. Captain Marvel still has a long way to go and, as it stands, it's a very safe bet that the Ryan Fleck and Anna Boden directed 90s adventure crosses the $1 billion mark at the box office before its run wraps up. So much for those trolls trying to curb the movie's box office chances with all of those negative reviews. That would make it the 7th movie in the MCU to cross that milestone. Not only that, but Marvel still has a couple of major releases set to arrive later this year, which could easily push them past the $20 billion mark overall, if not even higher. Related, Last Jedi and Ghostbusters 2016 directors respond to Captain Marvel review bombing. Avengers: Endgame is set to arrive next month and will look to wrap up Phase 3 of the MCU. Even when looking at the slightly smaller picture, it's going to resolve one of the biggest cliffhangers in cinema history, Thanos' deadly finger snap that wiped out half of all life in the universe. It's not hard to imagine that this will at least match what Infinity War managed to do, if not exceed that number. Then there's Spider-Man: Far From Home, which will see Tom Holland's Peter Parker sharing the screen with Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. It seems highly plausible that this one, which hits in July, could also be looking at $1 billion. As it stands, Captain Marvel holds a 79% approval rating from critics on Rotten Tomatoes, to go along with a, possibly not accurate, 63% audience score. That puts it on the lower end of the spectrum within the MCU, critically speaking, but that makes its performance all the more impressive. It shows us how strong the Marvel brand is and the wide variety of different things that can be done in this universe that moviegoers will turn up for. Superhero fatigue, for now, is something nobody needs to be concerned about. These numbers were provided by Box Office Mojo. Topics: Captain Marvel, box office.